Terangu mekuvure, tendangu mekutenda, varangu mekuvara, yamangu mekuyama. Ina inzi ihanganiza wamare, ina inzi ihanganiza wamare. Wakwatwa honorable Kari Marenga na Claudia Kamunguma Yefro. Oka inzi ka baby. Lolo ina, lolo mama. Ushingongongongo, jakwaterwa moshi warongo. Ochingongongongo, jakwaterwa mochi warongo. Ushingongongo, tuna kamunguma, shamen kabambawe, washiri wambaiza, washiri wambaiza, asanda wamarenga, stika kamunguma, tita wamarenga, walewa wamarenga, baba wamarenga, kama wamarenga, maki wambatemwa. Vinashivaka vishenje, just hold your head up high. Hold your head up high, mera baby. Ek makara sos vurpa, brra vurpa, ay sosa vurpa, Mandero lidi amoro, bebe jatindire kawanaka shiuga, kamuyanga irobereto no uamurani, nije so kashama, chiza vere kanya, vere kashama, no muyetera no mabona bona kaikona ko, you say you do, ganja nina. Volela ganja, animabo, volela ganja, I could pass, volela ganja, animabo, volela ganja.
Now everybody go,
baby. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. Give it to me, yeah. I'll give it to you. I do dance, I know.
Welcome back again here at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium. We are live on NBC2 in the capital city of Namibia, that is Windhoek. I am Donald Bohosing Twaro Mampudi Watsone. Alongside here me is
Edison Muhewa.
Edison, and as you can see the Kuka Tops failing to go through. Bucks Buccaneers beating Julino Athletic by 3-0. Mighty Gunners winning on penalties against Tigers 10-9. And there they are. That is Blue Boys versus African Stars. The match, last match of the weekend, also known as Okatharandu, Samba Boys, Stalile, and then Blue Boys as well here from Swakopmund. Who will it be? Eddie, what do you think of this match here this evening?
I think it's a fantastic match of football that we should anticipate. It's the ace up the sleeves of the organizers, and it is strategically placed as the last match, and there's a reason for that, and that reason was in your earlier frame. You can see the stadium is bumping and it's packed, and the energy down there is just what you want to see. What I want to see today, Twaro, to answer your question, is goals from a neutral perspective, and we have seen in 3 games so far 10 goals scored. Please, can we get more of that?
Can we get more of that? We will never know unless we really are patient to see as to how this one is going to unfold. As you can see there, the referees with the 2 captains just having a toss, taking a picture. As you can see that the spectators also packed on the grandstand, as you can see there, eagerly waiting to see as to how these 2 teams are going to play. The starting lineup: Blue Boys, we have Donovan Gainup, Primus Angula, Ivan Webb, number 14 Amon Jonas, we have Andreas Joseph, Patrick Amuchakala, number 15 Dario Gorasep at number 30, Hendrik Gurirab, number 25, Darion Yambo, number 28, and Christian Duesep, number 10 this evening. And there we have it, starting lineup for African Stars: Tabang Malani, Musimane Khotsakwa Lesotho. We have Godwin Azep as well. We have Hambira at number 5, Willie Stefanes at number 10, the crowd's favorite, Edmund Kambanda. We have Peter Ngaruka and all the others that are here. I mean, looking at that starting lineup of African Stars, what do you expect as a former player of African Stars? You know these players very well, Eddie.
They tried and they tested. That's what he's gone with, Coach Philemon Ronnie Cananello. You expect African Stars to be favorites here. They've gone with the players that you expect them to go with. So already a show of intent here from the African Stars technical team that they are going to take this tournament very, very seriously. And you expect the Blue Boys team as well, all the way from the coast, to keep it really compact, more energetic, string together a couple of passes. They've always been a team that plays football on the carpet. We know these days they're being coached by someone who's very, very experienced in terms of Namibian football. He's well-traveled in Alia Khan. I've also had the pleasure of working with Alia Khan. But maybe something that's very interesting, Twaro, African Stars was formed in 1952. Blue Boys themselves were formed in 1958, so it's 2 teams that have been around quite a bit, and former players. We can put them on a rolling stone here, and we can mention all the former players of these 2 clubs. But I tell you, the most important thing is this match right here now. That's what matters most.
That is what matters most. I mean, on paper, it is African Stars that would be the favorites. If you see their form in the Namibian Premier League, you would immediately say they are the favorite, as they are occupying position number 3 in the Namibian Premier League, which is actually somehow disappointing from their supporters' perspective. They just want their team to be at position number 1. I mean, this is looking in terms of the form that African Stars are in currently right now, compared to Blue Waters lingering there at position number 15. I mean, they have been away for a long time, not playing the Premier League, and now they are back in the Premier League. That is why they are even here in this MTC MARIS Cup. They might surprise many. They might surprise many. Many people might be very disappointed with their team, that is African Stars, this evening.
I think the good thing about being the underdog is you can go out there without any pressure, without any fear. You give it your all. Whatever the outcome, you try to make it positive. And that's the danger.
And it is game on. Goalkeeper coming out there very strongly, unleashing that long one, and you can really feel the how tense it is, between these 2 teams.
Yeah, I think the tension is palpable up in the stands. The tension is palpable down in the pitch, and it's a very important match for both of these clubs. But I think earlier you mentioned, and before Shahikika takes this corner kick, you mentioned African Stars, even though they are in the up in the top 3 in the league, that's not where they are used to.
And for now, it is a corner kick here for African Stars. What can they do, Stalile, as they are well known by their supporters? Corner there. Another second opportunity here for Stars to bring in that corner. Awilo Stefanos with the header. What can they do this time around? It is not out of the woods yet. That is the defense of Blue Boys. African Stars on fire. A shot! Oh! Goalkeeper rightly coming out there and just saving that one.
Yeah, I think eventually the referee has deemed it that the keeper had not touched it, and it was a shot off the crossbar by Godwin Asep, connecting the 1-2 with Shahikika, who's found his feet and found form these days. He's the most dangerous player these days, Shahikika, in that number 10 position.
And that goes to show what the intentions are for African Stars this evening. Look at that, 1-2 passes with Awilo Stefanos unleashing as well. Oh! Edison, we are in for a long one, perhaps a short one. I'm not so sure as to how to term this.
Yeah, I think that's great start from African Stars. That's what you want to do, because you need to get your supporters behind you. They can cut the frustrated figure, the Okatherandu folklore, once the team is not doing well. So if you do that very early on, they will get behind you, and that's the energy that you want in the stadium.
And now again, African Stars trying to unleash that one. That is Tabang Malali trying to get forward there, but it is going to be a goal kick for now for Blue Waters.
I think Blue Boys will have anticipated this early on. African Stars coming all guns blazing. There is a period in the match that you will have to suffer, and you will have to weather the storm, and this is part of it.
Donovan Gainup, the goalkeeper, taking a long one. And good turn there by the number 19, that is Shahikika. Trying to play there from the defense line. Going up is Ogatharandu. And just really wasting that one. Look at that skillful goalkeeper. Wow, it is very rare that you can see a goalkeeper picking up a ball like that. Not so sure as to whether you have seen that. But yes, he is skillful from what I have seen.
He is a man who's been around as well. Donovan Gainup, former Tura Magic and Tigers goalkeeper. I believe he's also had a stint at Orlando Pirates, if I'm not mistaken.
Another attack here by African Stars. And I know for sure that the whole Namibia might be watching this with keen interest. Is Blue Boys going to disappoint many of those that are supporting the red team here? I don't know.
There's actually a good following in the stands for Blue Boys as well. A couple of travelers from the coast and those from Swakop who've made their way here to support their team. It's colorful down there.
Oh yes. And this is the MTC MARIS Cup. 5 minutes already gone here. We have seen a lot of action already in the 5 minutes, and it is still African Stars 0 and Blue Boys 0 for now. Who is going to join the other 7 teams? Is it Blue Boys or African Stars? As
I think the one person that Blue Boys will be looking at for inspiration is that little number 10, Christian Jacobus Duesep. He's going to try and poke some holes in the defense of African Stars, especially if he's got runners beyond him.
The boys from the coast being attacked here by African Stars from the right side.
It's fascinating what confidence can do, really. I remember Shahikika, he used to cut such a frustrated figure. You could see there was the potential, but these days, the way he's moving with the ball on his feet, you can tell he's a very confident lad. Of course, last weekend he's had a brace as well down in Okahanja. So he comes in here as the star man for African Stars, and he's just taken a little bit of the creativity and dependency on off of Willow Stefanes.
Now African Stars again trying to string those passes. And that is Keshiere. We have Munjwa intercepted there. Blue Boys not really finding that pinpoint, or rather not delivering that pinpoint pass.
I said that's the man that they need to find, the man known as Namaro, Christian Jacobus Dwesep. Disappointing that time.
Another one, the goalkeeper just a little bit relaxed. Really, that shows confidence from Gainup Donovan. You say, what do they call Dwesep? Namaro.
The little number 10.
Oh yes, yeah, he is indeed short.
Yeah.
He is indeed short, and maybe the name is also befitting. And there is he, Dwesep. As you can see there, look at that, 1-2, touch, let's go. That's the name of the game for him, specifically Dwesep.
Stringing together a couple of passes now, Blue Boys. That's what you want to see. Just get your confidence back, get into the game a little bit more.
And there is Gorasep as well, trying, but then Keshiere as being is rather a prominent player here for African Stars, has been very loyal as well.
Absolutely, he's the most captain, the most kept player in the Brave Warriors national team of Namibia, and rightfully so. He's very experienced. Ronald Stiga Keshiere has actually played with him for a stint as well when he started out at African Stars. And what a marshal has been.
There we
I understand it's also his last season this. So we I guess privileged to see him still out on the pitch. Not no longer a young man.
Yeah, he has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And for now, Abraham Shahikika with that corner. Goalkeeper coming out. It might be one. Oh! Clear of the line. Hey, not out of danger yet. But I'm telling you, the goalkeeper, they're just giving it a touch. But African Stars having that chance and clear off the line.
Was that Christian Jacobus Dwesep who did his team a favor there? He's expected to be creative up front.
And there it is, the score confirmation. Blue Boys FC 0, African Stars 0. And this is the MTC MARIS Cup. 10 minutes into the first half of this match. The last match of the day.
I like the energy of this match. It has really started off very well. You can see it's balanced on a knife edge, just like you want it to be.
Yes. There we are, playing it back. Goalkeeper trying to play it back to Tanisep there. But then, unfortunately, it was just too much for him and rather considered a throw-in. And I can tell you now, Tabang Jonas Malani has been very quiet. You have told me and warned me that he can be somehow a nuisance for the other opposing teams, but for now he is a bit quiet.
Yeah, he's not been on his bike just as yet from right back. I do expect that at some point in the match you will see him feature a little bit more. I think for now he's kept his position, but when he does go forward, he creates a lot of problems down that right-hand channel for African Stars. It's been a very good signing from Lesotho, a man who featured in the COSAFA Cup, and that's where African Stars saw him, and they said, listen, we are going on an African safari, and you are the player that we need at right back.
There we are. Look at that skillful number 20 there. That is Joseph. Joseph still going strong here. What is Joseph doing? Is he planning to take 3 men? Look at that poorly crossed with all the efforts of Andreas Joseph coming to none. And African Stars for now on the attack, and that's a foul again. A foul in favor of African Stars. That will be a free kick. And the number 10, Christian Jacobus Duesep, being the culprit there. And the referee says, yes, it is a free kick. For now, no yellow cards. As the referee is taking that count, as you can see there, they are here, the spectators, really.
It's energetic down there. We can hear from here the voices of the people sitting there. As we see, that is a lounging tackle.
Yo.
Could have been dangerous, that.
Yo.
Does have that streak about him. And this is a Shahikika range. So somebody who's always been able to score from set pieces down when he was in 11 arrows.
Oh yeah, Shahikika Abram. Let's see what he can do with that ball. And as these ones are very nervous. Another kick there. The wall did its job. A 4-man wall. And it goes out for a corner kick again. And Shahikika will take that corner kick again.
Disappointing that didn't evade the first, or the wall rather. His team was in business if that had just passed the wall.
Look at that corner there. Missed with a header. Another one here. Let me see. That is ASAP for now. Willis Stefanos. Another free kick again. And I'm not so sure as to which of the supporters are making that noise whenever there is a free kick around the big box of Blue Boys.
In the exact, almost the exact copy and paste position, but on the opposite end of the pitch, as we get to see the foul there on Willis Stefanos. He knows what he's doing, and now the man behind the ball is Willis Stefanos, and he's one of the most lethal dead ball takers in the Namibian Premiership.
And there it is, Awila Stefanos, former Black Africa player, all the way from Kiet Mansuap, with his
what a job he's done, Awilo Stefanos, to win over the hearts of the African Stars faithful, having come from a direct rival.
There he is. He has scored several goals from there. And there he is. Oh! Can you believe that? The woodwork coming to the safety of Blue Boys there. Goalkeeper not having a chance. I mean, Awila Stefanos with that free kick.
He's such a smart dead ball taker, because his positioning and his demeanor was as if he's going to take that ball to the far post there, allow his team to get on, but he's actually given the keeper the eyes and tried to deceive him by the near post. That's a really good free kick there, and fortunately for Blue Boys, they go unscathed for a day.
There is a yellow card there,
or at least a couple more minutes. Yeah, that's a yellow card.
There is a yellow card. They're not so sure as to what really happened there. It would be interesting to see And the medics are also called in to attend to the injured player. And there's a yellow card issued. We will just confirm. Seems as if it is Awilo. Captain Ronald Kashiere. Ronald Kashiere, there he is in the wall as well. As you can see him shaking his head, saying no. Maybe it was unfairly given. I don't know.
Well, nonetheless, Tuaro, this presents a rare opportunity for Blue Boys to try and test, as we get to see again that I think he's just leaned in with the elbow. That's what the referee has deemed it to be. But nonetheless, it presents a rare opportunity for Blue Boys to test the African Stars goalkeeper, the man in goal today, Kathetura, Mervyn Kathetura, man known as Lukaku.
And three players behind that one, including Gurirapa. And it is the number 28. Oh! That is Iyambo, Dorian Mbaka Iyambo. That was really promising, and forcing the goalkeeper there to really make a save. Look at that, Eddie.
Yeah, I think the one thing that he's done well is he's taken it, he's put it on target, and that's what you want. At least force the goalkeeper to make a save. The next time, try and go either side of the goalkeeper to give yourself more chance.
And for now, we have a corner kick there, cleared by the captain, Awila Stefanas, immediately on it. A counter-attack here for African Stars. What can they do? Playing it forward, is that perhaps too much? And Zay corner, says the referee, yes. Well, it was a quick counter-attack, yeah, but not so well executed.
Yeah, that's a quick counter-attack. Awilo Stefanes actually, so get the confirmation of the captain, the Namibian lawyer, Ronald Kashiere, the man who finds himself in the courtroom these days more than he does in the pitch probably. But a quick counter-attack that results in the corner on the opposite end, and Awilo Stefanes behind it, Chuaro.
There we have it, a corner there, corner kick. Goalkeeper comes out. Couldn't really get to that one. And it's not out of danger. As the players are pushing each other there. Look at the spectators as well, being up.
What I like about this game, I said, Chuaro, is the energy down there is transferring itself to the energy up in the stands. A lot of the supporters in the stands are on their feet as we see that ball from, was that the number 15 for African Stars, the Kambura Munjwa, and trying to get the cross in, and fortunately it was well defended again by Blue Boys.
And there they are, the boys getting a corner there. Good to see them not really leaning back. They are coming forward.
It's end-to-end stuff thus far. A corner on the other side resulted in a corner for African Stars, and then now again a corner for Blue Boys.
Christian Jacobus Duesep, the number 10 that we just saw on your screen. And a corner here. What can Blue Boys get something out of that one? Yes! Oh! Is that the sun that was perhaps in his eyes? What was so wrong that he couldn't get to that one?
It was mistimed. He mistimed it, and actually, I thought he didn't even need to jump for that ball. That's how precise it was. He just sort of took his head away from it at the last minute, and it looks like he's injured the captain of Blue Boys, Amon Jonas. He's been the man who's been around us. We get to see again the replay of that. Look at that. I don't understand. It's the...
Is it the Sano?
It's the elbow that he actually runs into Vita Pingaruka.
Yes.
More than anything else. But he could have made contact with the ball before then. I'm not so sure. It must be the sun, surely. But that's a really good ball from Duesep right at his captain. Amon Jonas is the senior statesman of Blue Boys these days. He's a man who's been around. He's actually played with the likes of Dion Hotto and Vjalten van Staden. That's the crop that he started off with. and he's the one that's remaining these days as we get the confirmation of the score.
Of the score, exactly. And it is 21 minutes played into the first half here. We have Blue Boys 0. And there you see Ronnie Cananelo as well. African Stars 0. And two players going for the same ball here. That is of African Stars. Perhaps a lack of communication. And there they go. Player can be tricky at some times. The one with the dreads, that is Andreas Joseph. Alia Khan, that is my former coach at Black Africa. Used to be my coach. Actually a former coach of mine as well. And I used to play for Black Africa when I was young. Look at that. Goalkeeper nearly fumbles. And I remember every time that you would ask him, Coach, but from where are you? He would tell you, I am a Turkey born.
He's got some brilliant stories, Ali Akan, when you share the dressing room with him.
Yes.
It's quite a character. It's a bit different to the coaches that we have in Namibia that are so detailed and detail-oriented, and they give you the ball, I mean the whole map. You know, Ali Akan wants you to go find the journey for yourself.
Yes.
He'll just motivate you to do that. He's a very good man manager and not maybe so technical or tactical as the likes of the other coaches, your Bobbies, your Woody Jacobs.
Yes. And now African Stars trying to poke holes on that defense, but it is very difficult as that defense of Blue Waters is really stubborn.
I think
they have been very tough.
I think they've, you're absolutely right. They've exerted themselves very well, Blue Boys, in soaking up the pressure so far for African Stars, or rather of African Stars.
Now, Edmund Kambanda going forward, maybe getting that pass there, a cross. Willa Stefanos with that header, and well defended there by the defense of Blue Boys. Keshiere. And that is it. Look at that twist and turning. Very good under pressure there. Clearing under pressure, really, the defense from Blue Boys. And it might be an opportunity here. Goalkeeper, what can he do? Really calm and confident. And things can just turn in a blink of an eye with those counter-attacks.
I think that's what they want to do, Blue Boys. They want to soak up the pressure and then play on the transition, play on the counter-attack, release the runners in the channels. And Malane does well that time to read the danger and avert it.
And African Stars this time around running really very hard. Well defended, masterclass. Well defended there. Top class defending.
The pace
that is Angula Primus.
The pace of this game, Tuaro, has been relentless.
Yes, it has been a good game so far. Both teams getting on to each other. It would be really interesting to see as to how the ball possession is. Another cross there. And wasted. I think it will be a goal kick for now. Look at that, Eddie.
Yeah, does well to track back his man. The number 19 for Blue Boys, that is Primus Longeni Angula. That's what you want from your defensive players. They shouldn't give any room to the attackers.
Kicking a long one there. That is Gainup. Donovan. And now we have Shahikika on the ball, trying to play to Kashere. Not Kashere. Defense there, being under pressure. Is that Hambira? Duesep. Under pressure, really. Yes, that's going to be a long one. No. Playing back to the goalkeeper here. Goalkeeper playing to his captain. Really, Blue Boys really playing good here. Look at that. Trying to keep possession. Look at that. First pass, second pass, third pass. That's a foul. I mean, they are playing that passing ball, isn't it?
They are
Blue
here.
Boys.
They are here, all right. They have arrived. They said, we gave you the chance to go have a go at us. And when you do give us the chance, then we also have a go at you. They've shown some good resilience here, Blue Boys. Really brave stuff so far.
And playing it forward there. Let's see. Safety first. Don't want to take chances. Taking chances. Not taking chances there. And there they are again. At times you would see that shot of the spectators that are here this evening. Well, this is football. Pressing forward, that is Charles Hambira. Edmar. And another shot! Wow, what a screamer. But then, just off target. Look at the young man there.
Well done, young man, Rikambura Munjwa. He's a shushan and piano type of player, really. It's almost jazz-like, if you like jazz music. You hardly ever see him in the pitch. But I think he's also been the reason African Stars have changed their season around. He used to bench, and then Asep and Shahikika were playing in the middle. But once he started coming in there alongside Kashere, they've really stabilized the African Stars midfield. Goes about his business very well. Munjwa, almost your Tony Cruz type of players. You don't really get to see them, but they're very effective.
Yes. African Stars again in the half of Blue Boys. And Joseph there putting those players under pressure there. Namarop. And now on the attack is Blue Boys. And Andreas Joseph can be a tricky player. Very skillful as well, but this time around failing to get on those one-on-one positions. African Stars playing from the back here with Charles Hambira and now Edmund Kambanda. Milo Stefanes. African Stars pushing, trying to organize an attack here. It is African Stars all over for now. Is it going out? No. Still into play. And now another attack approaching the big box. Well defended by the defense of Blue Boys there in Amon Jonas. Just Stefanes playing it back to Kambanda. Kambanda trying to get into that cross. Not quite getting it so much right. And it is African Stars again. Can they get that cross? Yes, they do! It is a goal! It is a goal! Getting in that cross.
Rikambura Munjwa, who's ghosted in the 18-yard box undetected. And he makes no mistake from the cross out wide. Gasab it is who delivered the ball right on the money, and Munjwa makes no mistake, as you would expect. Makes great contact with the ball, and from that 6 yards, you can't expect him to miss. he's just had a moment earlier as we get to see the cross there from Gossip, I think it was. And he's ghosted from a midfield position in there, and that's what he can give you, Rikambura Munjwa, the man from Maheke region.
And no chance there for Donovan Gainup. Really couldn't do anything about that one. It was very close and a very strong header as well. So, he couldn't do anything. 31 minutes, 32 minutes into the first half. Blue Boys 0, African Stars 1. And this is the MTC MARIS Cup. 1.5 million at stake. Winners take all. Winner take all.
They really are good for the belling African Stars. They always left up to the hype, don't they? They have been strategically positioned or placed as the last team to play, and the energy that they bring here just reassures you that there's a #1 brand in Namibian football that has kept the baton at it for a good 20-odd years, perhaps. Some of those teams that they used to compete with have since gone either down on the down the divisions, or some not there anymore. But here they are. It's not a lot of teams in world football that can dominate their leagues for 20-odd years. Get some in Spain, the likes of Madrid and Barcelona, Egypt, Al Ahly, you can still mention. But not a lot of teams in world football that dominate their leagues for as long as African Stars have done, and they're good for the money always.
And now from behind there is Donovan Gainup, trying to get that one up front, but couldn't really. And that is Gorasep Dario Hatanip, the number 30, as you can see there. Alia Khan trying to give out some instructions as well. Obviously not happy, and we have a substitution. Substitution for Blue Boys. Is Dwesep coming off?
That's actually interesting sub. Ali Khan and Dwesep just exchanged the gaze, and Dwesep is not best pleased about that. He's going straight down the tunnel. I'm not so sure whether, I don't think that is any knock on Dwesep, because they exchanged the gaze there between him and Ali Khan, and after that he went straight down the tunnel. He's not pleased at all about that, Dwesep.
And in comes Thomas Gambo Andreas, Ronnie Cananelo. That one never sits as well. He's forever standing and giving out instructions. That is Cananelo for you. And for now, it is working for him.
Yeah, it's in a position that he wants to be in, Ronnie.
Charles Hambira. There is the substitution there. Christian Dwesep coming off, and then Thomas Gambo Andreas coming in for him.
I think that is definitely a tactical substitution, no doubt about it. Very early on in the half stall. First half it is.
And there is another opportunity. Oh, brilliant one there for Gainup. Donovan.
Nice exchange between Kambanda Edmund and Willow Stefanes down this left-hand channel, and Kambanda tried to cross, but Gainup does well. Former under-23 goalkeeper Gainup. They
are from the back, playing it way back to Gainup. Gainup also making a long one here to Joseph. Can they get something out of this attack here? And it is out. That's an attempt by Hendrik Florentino Gurirap, winning a corner there from Charles Ambira.
He's a veteran these days, Charles Ambira, but he did well to cover the ground and ensure that nothing comes of that except a corner.
There is the corner taken. Lack of communication between those two players there. You would normally expect a player that is coming from behind to shout and say, I am in a better position to really hit this one hard. But that's not the case this time around with the players from Blue Boys.
Just in your shot earlier there, you saw an African Star supporter, Papa Sa as they know him, dancing, and there he is, Papa Sa, a loyal African Star supporter.
Those are the supporters that really cries when their team loses.
Yeah.
Another free kick here in a promising position for Blue Boys. What can they do this time around, Blue Boys? Are they going to pull one back? It is disappointing, really disappointing. However, they have a chance to perhaps whip that one in. And yes, that Kambanda clearing that one. Look at those eyes. Everybody looking at us now.
And to those at home.
Oh, what was that? Nearly blunder from the goalkeeper. Look how worried those supporters are.
Kasetura really dig himself out of a hole there. Nearly a massive blunder. He's has not been the number one goalkeeper these days, Kasetura, and he's been given a chance here to take that baton, and I'm sure that that will play in his mind as well, or rather the back of his mind.
And that was nearly a big blunder.
So just get to see that just the pass was a little bit wayward, but he's actually sensible, did the sensible thing in not tackling and at the last minute just withdrawing his feet, because that could have resulted in some decision for the referee, as we get to see some prominent Katutura features or individuals.
Another throw in there for Blue Boys. Swakopmund is probably watching, being behind their team, and there you have them as well. Some prominent figures, as you have alluded. Those ones as well on the open stand. And really Blue Boys failing there up front, failing to control the ball. Mind you that they are trailing for now, and it's not always good. It's really not encouraging if your forwards, your strikers cannot really control the ball up front, at least just to trouble the defense of the opposing team. It is not encouraging, rather disappointing. That is the grandstand.
I'm on Jonas in your picture there, captain of Blue Boys. As we had said, is the stalwart that's been with this team for the longest in terms of the playing personnel that they have right now. Amon Jonas had played with the likes of Dion Hodder and Vjalten van Staden. He's from that crop. So we get to see a replay there. I think
that was not a nice fall.
The referee is absolutely in his rights to call that one back and just say, listen, we know the temperatures are high, but please, let's cool it down a little bit.
And the lights are on here at the Dr. Hage Geingob Rugby Stadium. As you can see there, the grandstand that it is, it has some spectators, some supporters. And then the main stand here is also packed. And for now, Blue Boys and really Charles Hambira doing his best. And then the score confirmation here, Blue Boys 0 and African Stars 1. And this is the MTC MARIS Cup. 41 minutes into the first half. So far, African Stars being the better team
That
in
man,
terms of ball possession.
that man in your picture earlier frame there, Charles Hambira, using all the experience that he's garnered over the years to make sure that he gets himself between the ball and then wins his team a free kick for them to be able to start and build up from the back again.
Now, Kambanda, pardon me. Kambanda, Keshiere. African Stars trying to get those passes. And I should say they are really passing that ball. And now, Kambanda, what can he do this time around? Giving it to Munjua. Out of the woods for now. That is Blue Boys. That is Yambo as well. Intercepted there. Really couldn't go forward. Coming out short this time around, Blue Boys, and intercepting that one as well. What can they do this time around? Trying to play it forward with Joseph. Joseph applying a little bit of a pressure there. Charles Ambira, well experienced. He knows what he is doing, isn't it?
He does very well to take the sting out of the Blue Boys attack.
And clearly Dario Gorasep is not happy with that decision from the referee. But after all, referee's decision is final. And now, African Stars trying to string the passes again. But then the defense of Blue Boys is very compact. Kambanda
Rotating it very well, African Stars trying to find a way to the Blue Boys goal. Yes, Kashiere.
Kashiere. And our goalkeeper coming out. And Eddie, African Stars for now, it seems as if they are really controlling this match here.
Yeah, they do. They are.
I can't really remember the last time when Blue Boys had a shot on target.
What they're doing very well, African Stars, is every time Blue Boys get on the ball, they're not allowing them to go trouble them. They're allowing Blue Boys to have the ball in non-dangerous areas.
Look at that one. Very simple one. Could have controlled that one. But then Kambanda again playing there with Awilo. Look at that. ASAP. Just kicking out that one, perhaps to ease some pressure. And we have 1 minute of additional time before we go for a break. As you can see there, African Stars perhaps looking to pull, or rather to extend their lead here. Can they do that from that corner kick? Look at those masses.
Blue Boys went to sleep a little bit here.
Yes.
That's disappointing from Shahikika on his favorite left foot. He had good numbers in there and prominent figures in the likes of Vita Pingaruka and Charles Hambira. They very good in aerial duels, as well as Kambanda. Really good aerially. And
the referee says, let's rather take a break for now and come back for the second half, says the referee. So you can see the player just nodding. And as usual, it is like a norm for players to have their small team talk, and then before perhaps going to take instructions from the coaches.
Yeah,
What is the supporter's name before that? Blue Waters?
Papasa.
I mean, yeah, Papasa. Blue Boys. Blue Boys 0 and African Stars 1. Just a score confirmation. And the team talk is on for African Stars. The team talk is on. Papasa is the happiest man in, on this Dr. Hage Geingob Rugby Stadium. He is the happiest man. Papasa, what an interesting name that is. And Blue Boys as well, having that team talk and finally getting off the pitch to get those instructions. As you can see, ASAP there taking some instructions. ASAP. And there we are, the total attempts. You can see Stars all over with 7 attempts to 1 attempts on target 4, and only 1 for the first half for Blue Boys. And corners there, we see African Stars have 5 to 3, and then fouls committed 6 to 5 in favor of Blue Boys with fewer fouls. And then, as you can see, the ball possession says it all. I mean, African Stars has been all over Blue Waters, by the looks of the ball possession.
No, they have certainly dominated the game. African Stars, all the statistics in African Stars' favors, even the ones that you do not want to be in their favor, such as the yellow cards. Also, African Stars dominating and beating Blue Boys, and that is a true reflection of the game. They've really controlled the game very well, but still in it here, Blue Boys, if they can find some energy and runs. African Stars, I'm sure in the second half they will want to put this game to bed. If not, then Blue Boys, the longer it goes on, the more they'll hope to get into the game.
And let's quickly check the highlights there as the referee got us underway. And immediately it was Stars coming out gun blazing, as you can see there, hitting the crossbar. That is ASAP hitting that crossbar. And could clearly see from another angle there. Thought perhaps the goalkeeper have touched that one. Look at that one. Another clearance there from Namarop. And Awila Stefanos with that free kick, hitting the crossbar. Look at that from another angle. Really no chance for the goalkeeper, rather holding tight to the net. And that was perhaps the only attempt from the first half for Blue Boys. That was the only attempt to goal. Really disappointing for now from Blue Boys. Look at that one. That is the header that we thought maybe the player could have just, hit that one. That was one of the best chances they had so far. That is Blue Boys. And another screamer there from the number 15. That is Munjua. A screamer there, but then unfortunately just going over the crossbar. And that was the goal scored by Munjua again there. Absolutely no chance for the goalkeeper there. And it was a goal. Another angle, as you can see there. The goalkeeper trying or attempting to really get to that one. Samba, 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 samba. Boys, you can clearly see from the dance there. They know the dance very well. And that is it for the highlights. Some entertainment on the soccer field. Let's quickly take a short break, and we will be back for the second half at the Dr. Hage Geingob Rugby Stadium. I don't know, what is it with me with the doctors?
No worries. With MTC MARIS, your money's just a few taps away. Let's make magic happen. First, dial *140*682#. Enter your unique PIN if you are registered. If you are not registered, register with your full names and create your secret 5-digit PIN. Confirm and you're ready to cash out. Choose option 3, cash out. Now for the fun part. Select option 1, Y code cash out. Easy, right? Next, provide the Y code generated to the teller and the amount you would like to cash out. The teller enters the Y code provided and the amount you would like to cash out. And boom! You'll get an SMS confirming your cash out. Just like that, you are within. MTC MARIS, making cash outs fun, fast, and fantastic. Anytime you need it, wherever you are. Dial *140*682# and let the magic happen. MTC MARIS, digital innovation by MTC.
If you're having a good time, let me see your hand together one time, winner. Can everybody say yeah? Everybody say, see, we wanna party. Everybody say. Shoza. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much, MTC. MARIS. Yeah, until next time.
One more time for DJ Sia, everybody. Give it up for DJ Sia.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second half will resume shortly, and the match still stands at 1-0. that is in favor of African Stars against Blue Boys. Good evening and welcome if you have just joined us, because this is history in the making. It is the first ever MTC MARIS Cup right here at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, seven teams have made it to the quarterfinal. One team to go. Who is it going to be? Brace yourself, because we've got a second half, 45 minutes. DJ Shoza. Let's do this.
You don't have to worry. MARIS is the plug. MARIS is your wallet. If you wanna pay your bills, you don't have to worry. MARIS is your friend.
Wanna save money, wanna buy data, wanna buy airtime, you wanna buy your car, pay DSTV, cash in and cash out.
EQ met die braas, ons is diep in die plaas, ons wil 'n quickie maak, but we need that zaak. MARIS is the plug, when you need a couple bucks, ek sê stuur die zaak. MARIS is the plug.
If you wanna pay your bills, you don't have to worry. MARIS is the plug. MARIS is your wallet. If you wanna pay your bills, you don't have to worry. MARIS is your friend. MARIS is your wallet.
Catch the MTC MARIS Cup live on NBC2, where 16 Premier League teams will battle it out for the biggest prize money in Namibian football. Join us for the round of 16 on 25 January at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium.
Welcome back to the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium. And this is the second half. As you can see, the score confirmation, Blue Boys 0, African Stars 1. And I am with Edison here. And Edison is actually from Swakopmund, where Blue Boys are coming from. And hands played for African Stars. I mean, your loyalty is tested here, my man.
At the end of the day, it's about doing a profession, Tuaro.
So which side are you?
I'm neutral, Tuaro. Let me say this, I'm neutral.
All right.
I want to see good football.
Thank you so much for attesting to that. But yes, there it is, the second half here. Blue Boys 0, African Stars 1. And how is Blue Boys going to respond in the second half of this match?
I think the pressure that these two teams have, based on the evidence of the earlier matches, is that we saw goals aplenty in the earlier matches. 10 goals in 3 games, minimum of the goals scored being 3. And so far we have 1 in this game. We expect to see at least 2 more. Who scores those? We'll have to see.
There we are, African Stars coming through. Good corner there, header! And is that the number 23?
It is the number 23.
That is Gazep.
You're correct.
Reinald Harold Gazep.
Just trying to go into that between the two central defenders of Blue Boys. Where it heads, they say, is where the juice is, and Gazep sneaked in there. Unfortunately for him, that the header was off target.
And now Blue Boys being offside there. That is the number 26, Thomas Andreas, caught offside, and Ivan, or rather Shahikika, will get an opportunity to launch a long one forward, but then play it with the goalkeeper, and trying to locate his teammate, and you can still see some spectators there really not making noise, rather enjoying the game quietly. And at times you would just want that as well, as a spectator, to just see it and watch. Hence, there are those that would be making noise. Another throw in there for Tabang Jonas Malani. All the way from Tabancho. That is Tabing Zakwashosho. That is Lesotho now for you. Deep down in Freestad. Very far from here.
That's what talent does. It can take you places, isn't it?
Tabang Malani again with that throw in, goalkeeper coming from far away to get that one to ease some pressure from his defense, and another shot. And
that is Mario or Dario Hatanipa Gorasep, who's done really well to take the ball off the chest, bounces of the African Stars player, and then let it rip from 30-odd yards.
And there it is, another opportunity here. What does the referee say? And the player there, that is Joseph Andreas, would really, but he didn't cry out for a free kick or a penalty. Maybe the referee just being spot on there.
That's better from Blue Boys. What you want to do is create some havoc in the opposition box, and they did that. That ball could have bounced anyway.
That now trying to press hard here, not unsure as to whether to leave it for the goalkeeper or not. Perhaps a lack of communication as well from the defender there with the goalkeeper.
That's the sensible thing in the end, Garuka. I think they have already doubled the attempts on goal so far, Blue Boys. They only had one attempt on goal, and that was a save from Kathetura. So far already 2.
That shows an improvement. If they could get 2 quick goals on target. Look at that, Eddie.
Yeah, really good shot from Dario. Well, in the end, maybe not so good, but at least he got himself in a position to try and have a go at goal.
And another one here for Blue Boys.
I think Kasetura trying to release Gassep with a quick shot, but unfortunately the ball straight to the touch, and that will allow Blue Boys to regroup and start again from within their own half. Do get some touches themselves, Blue Boys. They can get some touches going, and that's always good to see. But now, here is Edmund Kambanda, the stalwart. He's won the battle out wide, and across here, Awilo Stefanes, it just eluded him.
Yes. And proving to be still dangerous. That is African Stars for you. And there you can see that is Malani. You have talked about Malani. look where he is now, the number 3, right up in front there.
And he's been given the freedom of movement, the license to cause havoc now, it looks like. And connecting some very nice passes there between himself and Awilo Stefanes and Shahikika, as we get to see again. Shahikika, unfortunately, in the end, not returning the pass to Malani, otherwise he was in business.
And that is what it is for now, as really Blue Waters showing some determination here, willing and really trying to walk away with the win here. But then, Eddie, remember that after this match here, when we have the final 8 confirmed quarterfinalists of this tournament here, we will have a live draw for you to see as to who will be pitted against each other for the quarterfinals that will take place in Oshakati. That is, matches will take place at the Oshakati Independence Stadium. The draw will be live on TV, NBC2.
That's what we want. It's a transparency, please, Tuara. We don't want to go hear those things. How did this draw happen?
Yeah.
It will be for all to see.
It will be for all to see. And looking forward to that great event that will be happening after this match. Well, another one. African Stars. Long one. A shot really threatening here. Threatening. That is African Stars for you. Papasa having some tin in his hands and really enjoying himself. And I wish I was Papasa after a long day like this.
Yeah. I know that Papasa, you know, I've known him from the time that I featured for African Stars. And, you know, you find spectators and you find supporters.
Yeah.
Papasa is definitely in the latter bracket. He's definitely a supporter. He hardly ever just sits and watch. He's always cheering on the team. You will normally find him with a vuvuzela or dressed in some form of attire.
Uh-huh. And there we are. Another throw in here for African Stars. Awida. Look at that. Trying to come through. Couldn't really reach his teammate, but then defense of Blue Boys being shaky. A bit shaky.
Wins themselves a corner there, African Stars. I must say, Rikambura Munjwa, he's really caught the eye. And we know that African Stars midfield is really, really packed. So when you're given the chance, you need to make use of it, and he's done very well so far.
Another corner kick here for African Stars. Awilo Stefanos, what can he do with that one? We don't know. And corner taken there. Look at how Malani was waiting for that one. And really, as you have said, Eddie, Malani is somehow starting to move forward.
He's
starting to approach that big box of the opposing team.
I think they've just released them a little bit more in the second half, and that's good to see.
Another long one there from Donovan. And a free kick here again for Blue Boys. Perhaps an opportunity to launch it forward, but then decided to play it from the back. Player slipping there. Out there by Aesop. Goalkeeper coming out perhaps to prevent a corner kick, I guess. Joseph, captain, my captain, playing it forward. It could be something here for Blue Boys, but then the goalkeeper, Blue Boys 0, African Stars 1. That is the score confirmation.
That's well there, Marvin Kasetura playing sweeper, keeper, taking his team out of a tight spot. We get to see a replay of that incident there in the far.
Another free kick here for Blue Boys. Can they perhaps get something out of that one? We don't know. Let's just perhaps see, because they have not been impressive in those free kicks. They have been coming short, honestly.
And it's a corner kick that they've won for themselves here. I think the energy of Blue Boys has just somewhat increased in the second half, and that's nice to see. But the approach play looks to be long balls, and with the likes of Vita Pingaruka and Edmund Kambanda there, it will be interesting. I think they'll be able to play that until tomorrow. But let's see.
Another corner here for Blue Boys. Wasted. They really have to do something here. That is Blue Boys, if they want to go through, or at least force a draw and then go for the lottery. That is in the penalties. But believe me, for a fan, a supporter of African Stars, listening to me talking like that about Blue Waters would say, Hapo mundu mashavi.
It should not even be in your mind. Why would you entertain a thought like that? That's what they'd be saying.
Yeah, but that is what it is. We are here just to give to the viewers as to what we see here on these pictures, and try to analyze and give it to you as the viewer. Might not be something good to your ear. It might be good to someone else's. Yeah, in there! Not trying to justify anything here, but yes, it is what it is. It is football after all.
Yeah, a good moment there. Shahikika unfortunately deemed to have been offside. They're playing with a false nine, not having a traditional centre forward African Stars, and it's between Shahikika and ASAP to ghost in those little pockets behind the defenders. They've done really well alternating between the two of them.
Kashiere with a header, and it is out for a throw-in. Really, football is a game that can also relieve your stress. I'm telling you, people are having so much fun, as you can see there. That black tin being sipped by the supporter there.
Nobody's leaving their chair now, Tuaro, and remember it's Sunday, early evening still, and the atmosphere here at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium is electric.
Very electric. There we are. African Stars again on the attack this time around. Look at that back heel there from Awilo Stefanos. And for now, Blue Boys trying to attack now. Playing it forward, it can be an opportunity here. Blue Boys trying to string some passes, but then failing as well this time around. I think the lights have gone off, and an opportunity. Oh!
Wow.
Goalkeeper well positioned, and then a free kick in a prime position. Look at the goalkeeper coming to confront the referee in the meantime as well, in the process as well, getting a yellow card. That's the goalkeeper.
I think the captain does the sensible thing and steps in ahead of the goalkeeper, but I'm not too sure what the demonstrations are here for, or are on about the Blue Boys players. Shahikika drafted rather in behind the defense, and I think that run, perhaps they were tussling with the defense of there. They were
Yeah.
tussling with the defense of Blue Boys, but the goalkeeper does really well to stand his ground and thwart that. I'm not so sure then why he
I
felt
don't think,
it was
I don't think there was
necessary.
contact there. Was there contact?
It doesn't appear to have been a big contact, but I'm not so sure why.
Maybe
the
minimal.
goalkeeper- Yeah, maybe. But I'm not so sure why the goalkeeper felt it was necessary to get
Yeah,
out
to-
of his 18-yard area, storm out, I must say, and
Yes.
confront the referee.
And that is really unacceptable. A yellow card that was took out for the number 19 there, that is Primoz Angula. Now also shown to the goalkeeper, that is Donovan. And a free kick in a prime position here for African Stars. And remember, Awilo Stefanes is there, the danger man in those free kicks.
These days they also have,
There
as we
it
get
is.
the confirmation of the yellow card by Primus, or two Primus Angula, they also have Abraham Shahikika.
Look at the
He will
goalkeeper.
be very, very interested in this. It's on his favorite left side, and he's just as good, if not equally as good as Awilo Stefanes.
The goalkeeper Donovan Kainup also on a yellow card now. The captain there, that is Armand Jonas, trying to really put in his protest.
I tell you what, get your heads back in the game. I don't think the referee is going to change the decisions.
Yes.
And focus. Try and make sure that you don't concede from this set piece. You're still in the game, Blue Boys.
And really a free kick in a very good position here for African Stars to perhaps extend their lead.
By the way, Twaro, the lights at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium has had just dimmed, and it's that middle light there by the far stand. So if you're live here, you will possibly be able to notice the difference. I'm not so sure on our screens. I think there's not so much of an impact. High resolution cameras are operating these days.
Now the referee is having a debate there with the two captains. I'm not so sure what is going to happen if, say, say if Shai Kika comes to the referee and say that player didn't really touch me. What is going to happen? Is he going to reverse? Yes, he can reverse, but not so sure as to what is going to happen here, because the fouled player didn't come yet, perhaps to the referee just to,
I'm actually
do like, they do like perhaps Dion Hotto did the other time when Pirates was playing against, in the Champions League.
Fair play.
That fair play.
Yeah. And I'm actually wondering if maybe the captain of Blue Boys is highlighting to the referee that, listen, the lighting in the stadium is not conducive for some of us.
That might be it.
It might be the reason the game has come to a standstill now, but perhaps we can get confirmation from our groundsmen.
Yes. I think that should be the issue now. It's no more about the free kick, I think. It is more of the lighting here at the Dr. Hage Geingob Rugby Stadium.
And we saw that yesterday. The lighting had gone off for a while, and it's that far, the light at the far stand. And the referee had actually deemed it to be still in order, conducive at least, so the lighting for the game to continue. And it continued with that light off until at such a time that it actually came on. I think it was 2 games that that happened yesterday.
Yeah, and I think maybe just to add on there, Eddie, is that initially yesterday, when the lights dimmed, the referee actually stopped the match.
Correct.
But then decided to really go ahead with the match, and as the match was on, the lights came back, and it was like a game on like normal.
Yeah.
And as the game was on, there was a point as well where, for the second time, the lights dimmed. And there the referee didn't stop the match. It just continued.
Absolutely.
There it is. There it is.
That medal won there by the far side.
And Papasa is not impressed.
Yeah. And we can see some of the African Star supporters there on the far side. They've lit up their cell phones as if to say, we're going to continue. We're going to give you the lighting from our cell phones. If you have a cell phone that gives off, that emits light, which probably many of them do these days, then and you sit at that side, maybe you can help in that regard. I'm not so sure whether that lighting will be sufficient for the referee to say that, so we can continue. But nonetheless, the players are taking this opportunity to rehydrate themselves, and then also the coaches to get in a word or two of motivation and maybe a tactical tweak or two.
And one thing is that, Eddie, it is still 1-0, and this match can still go anywhere. It's not over yet.
Most certainly, we saw in the earlier match that preceded this one, as we get to see that light by the far stand, the one in the middle by the far stand there. It's totally off. And I was just going to say, in the earlier match that preceded this one, the match between Mighty Gunners and Tigers. Tigers took an 2-0 lead, dominated the first half, but Mighty Gunners came down all guns blazing in the second half, and they got an equalizer, which prompted them the match to go to penalties, and Mighty Gunners came out victorious. And this one is just a 1-0, it's not 2-0, so the game not at all done, and African Stars will want to put it to bed as soon as possible, while Blue Boys, I'm sure, will want to get that goal back.
Yeah. And or is it a matter of we are trailing for now, so let's find an excuse. Oh, there they are. There they are. The lights are on, and we are going to continue with this match.
I think it's on stronger than before, even, Chuaro. Looks to be emitting strongly now. As if to say, this game is going to finish.
It must finish.
It must finish.
And there we are with the free kick that we have been waiting for. Is African Stars going to extend their lead? How is Blue Boys going to defend this one? And I see Awilo is behind that one, as well as Shahikika.
Very promising position this for either Awilo or Shahikika. They're very good free kick takers, probably two of the best in the league, the both of them.
And it is a six-man wall. And I think Awilo will go for that one, going all over the crossbar, not threatening as one would know him to be, threatening with those free kicks.
Yeah, and African Stars are just about to make a substitution. The number 23, Gasep, is gonna be hooked and replaced by the number 20, which is Baduvirwa Shiveta.
Baduvirwa Shiveta, number 20.
And he's more a traditional number 9, but I think he'll just be operating off the left-hand side there. That's where he's ran to the far side.
And another big clearance there by Charles Ambira. But now, that is Amon Jonas, the captain. The substitution confirmation there. Hendrik Gurirab coming off. I think Innocent coming in. Another substitution here. Dorian Yambo coming off. Wakendisia coming on. That was for Blue Boys. And for African Stars, we'll just have that not score confirmation, but rather substitution confirmation. And another long throw in there for African Stars. Willow with that cross in. And perhaps that player being late, or perhaps the ball was a bit fast.
Yeah, ASAP. Yeah, absolutely. Shiveta does well to get that ball in. Early indication of intent from him.
And we are left with some 18 minutes. That's the substitution of African Stars. Baduvira Shiveta coming off, and Reinhard Gazep. Actually, Shiveta coming on, and Gazep rather coming off. Joseph. That is Andreas. Number 24, Blue Boys.
Again, perhaps just a reminder for our viewers at home that we will be bringing you the draw of the quarterfinals that will be played in Oshakati over the next weekend, live after this match. So make sure that you do not go anywhere.
Do not go anywhere, as we will bring you live the draw of the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, can't wait to see as to how that draw would look like. But for now, look at that powerful run indeed.
That's really good. Shiveta put on the afterburners that time, beat two men, fresh legs that have just been introduced. And perhaps the decision let him down there, because he had three players waiting. If he had cut that back rather than go for goal, and he might have seen his names in lights and glory there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, good intent and good intentions from him, good energy.
Yes, and you can see there him apologizing for not perhaps passing that. And that corner there, look at that clearance there, being desperate for Blue Boys. Another cross there from Malani. Look at that, another, oh, that was nearly a sneaky one.
Oh, that's a really crazy ball in by Awilo. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's causing havoc in that, because there are a number of runners there. The keeper does not know whether to come or stay. And it's fortunate that it was off target, as we see Blue Boys going all the way to the other side, and Mervyn Kathetura is called on duty here.
Now African Stars again trying to get it there in the middle, but then Blue Boys with their captain, Jonas. Now Angula. Taita. That's the local language. Trying to cross that one. Can they get something out of that one? Oh! And it is an offside, as there is a substitution there that will be taking place, and I think that is for Blue Boys. Look at that clearance there, but then Awilo really sneaking in that one.
Oh, and it was just Shahikika that made the run, and he just missed it as well. It's very dangerous ball by Awilo.
Now African Stars, ASAP, Malani, Musimanyana. Not Musimanyana, rather Tabang.
On his bike, Malani that time cuts in, cuts back, and Captain Kashiera, you hardly see a game where he doesn't let rip from distance. Fortunately that time for African Stars, and fortunately for Blue Boys it was off target as we get to see the confirmation of the substitution. Patrick Amuchakala off and Primarco Hausep on. Blue Boys have won themselves a corner kick. Opportunity for them to create some havoc in the African Stars 18-yard box and perhaps sneak in a equalizer.
And everything is possible. And everything is possible.
The referee just instructing the player in front of the goalkeeper that keep your discipline, else you are going to give an easy free kick against your team.
And that's a corner there for Blue Boys. Can they perhaps capitalize on this one? Trying there, not out of danger for now. And winning it back, that is Blue Boys. Nice, clever one this side. What can they do? Perhaps a bit too slow there. And for now, African Stars on the attack. One-on-one. What can they do this time around? African Stars! Oh! What a bomber! What a bomber! The captain! Geshiere! The old man! You can call him whatever names, Eddie. Experience. He knows how to take those ones, though he is a midfielder. Even playing from the back, put him in the big box. He will show you who he is.
Rolled back there, yes, there, Kashiere. How did he find himself up there?
Imagine.
From a corner kick on the other side. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Makes no mistake, and he's probably put the game to bed for African Stars here. What a goal on the transition from African Stars.
And there you have it. Blue Boys 0, African Stars 2. And this is the MTC MARIS Cup. Wow. Taking that goal as a real striker.
Absolutely. What surprised me was how he got there beyond Shahikika so quickly. What a ball it was from Awile as well to find Shahikika, and then good control on the second pass. He finds his captain who's run beyond him. He ran like a 16-year-old there, Kashiere, and made no mistake with the shot.
Yep. Let's see as to how Blue Boys are going to respond this time around with Angula. Joseph trying, the Goras are trying to getting that cross, but being very difficult. Another chance here again for Andreas. Andreas for Blue Boys.
It's quite an unfortunate and perhaps a disappointing passage of play from Blue Boys. They had ample opportunity to try and get that ball into the 18-yard box, but they opted to play short passes this side, and that gone to waste. It's a moment they could have created for themselves there.
And it is 10 minutes left in regulation time.
There's going to be a substitution here. Kahingunga is on the touchline, ready to come on. I think he's going to come on. Kahingunga, of course, former Okahanja United player. And he's normally a defender, but he's going to replace Rikambura Munjwa. It would be interesting to see what the thinking is there. Looks like Malana has moved into the midfield, and Kahingunga will be operating from the right back. And here's Shaikika again. This is a really good moment.
Shaikika trying to unleash that shot. In the process, getting injured. What does the referee says?
My word.
That was a powerful one.
My word. When he connects with the ball, Shahikika has got some massive technique. That ball was traveling if it was on target. I tell you, the goalkeeper of Blue Boys, who's Donovan Ganup, would not have seen that flash beyond him. It looks like it came at some personal cost as well. Shahikika, just maybe a follow through from the Blue Boys defenders. Will be interesting to see that on the replay.
And the players of Blue Boys feeling, or rather thinking that, yeah, I saw that the lighting, trying to help with lighting, as you can see.
There it is. It's just a lounge tackle on him from the Blue Boys right back. I think that was bully Tanisep Terence. Shahikika being stretched off now.
Yes.
Hopefully it's all right to continue.
So
it is again. Shahikika really got connected with that one, but fortunately it was
a late tackle.
Yep, yeah.
It was a late tackle there.
Yeah, it's interesting, and nothing came of it. Now no free kick given.
Yes. And now Donovan launching a long one. Really, Blue Boys here not responding as how the supporters would wish or would want. They are really not responding as they should be. For a team that is trailing, they should be causing havoc for African Stars away from the middle field to the center forwards. But instead it is African Stars. Look at how casually that was kicked.
That's actually a better opportunity than he made it look there. Kashiera is he thrives of those late runs into the box. Brilliant play again from Shiveta on the far left. He's showing some good legs on him, and this time he did the sensible thing and cut it back. But Kashiera's effort rather was timid.
Now a long one, and captain there, that is Amon Jonas, trying to keep it calm there at the back. The goalkeeper playing it back to him, and being under pressure there from Awila Stefanis. And now Awila Stefanis on the attack. He can be dangerous, trying to get that cross there. And it goes out for a throw-in. Quickly throw in there by Angula. And now much more better from Blue Boys. Captain putting himself under pressure there. Maybe it's just fatigue as well, as they have been running, really trying to close down the Awilos them. They ASAP them. And now Blue Boys on the attack. Joseph Andreas trying to cross that one to no effect almost, but then let's see, still in the danger. Disappointing, really.
That was better from Andreas Joseph, who this time put the ball in the box, and there you saw a shot come off that, although not much in the end, but at least it's a moment that they created for themselves rather than try to play short balls that end up nowhere.
Could that be another opportunity? Offside.
Shahikika, by the way, back on the pitch, as you can see, finding himself offside on that occasion. It's always a strange one, Tuaro, when a player is stretched off, and as soon as he gets to the byline, he gets up and then back on the field again, without needing treatment.
And believe me, there are instances where the player is just treated with water.
Magic water, they say, and an opportunity here to counter-attack for Stars again.
Look at that. Another good opportunity here for Awilo, unleashing a shot. But then going well wide.
They look dangerous.
The young men.
They look dangerous, African Stars on the transition, and it's very well positioned the game now for African Stars to play on the transition. They do have legs aplenty in the likes of Shiveta and Shahikika, young energy, as well as ASAP. And unfortunately, Awilo that time, he should have probably gone, academically, he should have gone for the far post. but he went for the near post and
The near post.
off target.
Now, so you can see there again, ASAP the attack, trying to move that one forward. Could be another opportunity here for African Stars. Look at that, not being selfish, and it is a goal. It is a goal. Samba, Samba, Samba boys. Samba boys.
Oh yeah,
Verandu getting that one.
Oh yeah, eventually the ability and the quality of African Stars just proving too much now for Blue Boys, and it is Shiveta, the man who came on, who finds himself, but what brilliant play from Malane, who's since the replacement of Munjwa gone into an attacking midfield role, showing his versatility, beating the man at the near post. I actually thought Shiveta had ventured offside here, but he appeared to be online, and he makes no mistake from there. There's no way. I mean, Swaro,
Really?
you could also score that one, surely.
I mean, at my age, I mean, I had my age. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I really guarantee you. There's no way how I could miss that.
It's easier said than done, they say, Swaro. And you know what the problem is? It's getting yourself there first.
Yeah.
It needs to be a sprint maybe to get there. And that's why I always say there's no such thing as an easy goal in football.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we are left with 2 minutes now, Eddie. We are left with 2 minutes. We have seen a lot of action here. We'll just have to see as to how many added minutes of added time will be added here. As really, Blue Boys very disappointing this time around. They have not.
Is that a red card?
That's a red card. And the player knew as well.
Yeah, it's a second bookable offense, and he knew immediately.
He knew it.
Yeah.
He knew it immediately. Because even before the red card came out, already took off his shirt.
Yeah.
And Ali Khan on the bench, on the touchline there. Look at that one. Take us through that one.
That's just a moment of frustration from the number 19, is it? Yes, the number 19 of Blue Waters, Primos Angula, cutting a frustrated figure there, and that could have been dangerous for Awilo. And that sums up the day for Blue Boys.
Yes. And for now, again, another long one that will be launched by African Stars. And I think for now, they still want to get a goal here as Blue Boys, they're missing that one, the striker. And for now, launching a long one there by Charles Ambira. And my captain there, Amon Jonas. Finally, the goalkeeper with jersey number 812. 90 minutes on the dot. How many minutes is it going to be added? That's the yellow card, and then that is for Premius Angula, eventually turning into red. 2 yellow cards. And not so sure as to how many minutes he said it. And Eddie, if you look at today's results, we had Ongos that won by 3-0. Bucks Bacania winning by 3-0. And now here we have African Stars almost winning by 3-0 as well.
We said that's the benchmark. 3 goals is the benchmark, and we got them here. So far, 13 goals scored in 4 games. Massive return of goals and entertainment galore at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium. It's been electric stuff here. And of course, like we said, the night is still young, and we will be bringing you the draw live after this for the quarterfinals.
Yes.
As we see African Stars maybe just making some, trying to get some substitutions. We see the likes of Shidu Mawe are down there, as well as Paulus Aludilu. get some minutes, and of course there's not just minutes at stake, sometimes there's winning bonuses at stake, so you want to get on the pitch.
Yeah, and I see there 5 minutes of added time, optional time. 5 minutes, what are they going to do? Look at those smiles.
Yeah, the man there in the center of your picture there.
Yeah.
Is a legendary African Stars supporter, Mr. Shirondero, one of the leading African Stars supporters.
Oh yes, and for today, he should be happy. And I believe they will be here to witness the draw, to see as to against which team will they be, or against which team they will be drawn. Always to know your opponent at least a week in advance so that you plan properly. But for now, already almost 3 minutes played into the optional time, and Blue Boys doesn't seem to want to react to the situation here. They really doesn't seem to want to react to the situation, as they seem to be very reluctant. No pressing, no player taking responsibilities with getting the players on the move, getting those one-on-ones with against the opponents, cheering on other players and so on.
Yeah, it looks like Abraham Bakonja, Shahikika and Awilo Stefanes will be rested in this last minutes, and the man making onto the pitch there, he is Shahikika. Aludelu and Maharero are on, and then also Shilumawe is down there as well. I'm not so sure who the third substitute is. It is confirmation of that. Ludelu is on. So apologies about that. The player who's hooked is not Dwesep, is Blue Boys, a player who's gone off in the first half.
Yeah. And for now, as you can see, Blue Boys are trying to perhaps get a consolation goal. Another free kick there for them. That is Blue Boys. What are they going to do this time around?
It's a free kick and an opportunity perhaps at a consolation goal. You see the likes of Miyagi. He's out there. It's also been replaced on.
Primoz Angula there for African Stars. Is that for African Stars? Coming off as well this time around.
Again, Primoz Angula's apologies about that. It's not an African Stars player. But here's an opportunity here for Blue Boys. Oh, and it's over the crossbar.
Oh.
It's over the crossbar.
Yeah, Primiz Angula is actually a player from Blue Boys.
There you get it. Abraham Shahikika off and John Shilumawe on.
And the referee says we had enough of this match. And it is the end of the last match of the day. As you can see, the players greeting each other, congratulating each other, consoling each other. And it is over for Blue Boys this time around. And clearly I can say, for me, they didn't really come to the party this time around. That is Blue Boys. And for now, as you can see there, the score confirmation, we have Blue Boys 0 and African Stars 3. 3-0 at the end of the day. Please do stand by for the draw that will be conducted shortly. So that if you go home tonight or if you go to bed tonight, you would then know as to how the draw or how the teams are pitted against each other. As you can see there, the preparations are well underway to prepare for that draw.
I think that was a thoroughly entertaining match, Tuaro. In the end, the quality of African Stars really just came forth and it oozed across, and they just proved too much for Blue Boys, which now means then we have confirmation of the 8th spot on the quarterfinals.
Yes.
So KK Palace, Young African, Blue Waters.
Yes.
UNAM FC who beat Shoka Chula Chula. FC Ongos, they find themselves in there alongside the likes of Bucks.
Let's quickly look at those statistics. We will come back to that one. Total attempts 21 to 9. Attempts on target 9 to 1. Corners 7 to 5. Fouls committed, that's 9 for African Stars, 8 for Blue Boys. And then ball possession there 73 to 27. And there you have it. Can you perhaps just again confirm the teams that has come through to the quarterfinals, Eddie? Sorry for interrupting you there.
Certainly, and African Stars becoming the 8th qualifier into the quarterfinals. So their name goes on alongside Mighty Gunners, who beat Tigers earlier, Bucks Buccaneers, and then FC Ongos who also beat Kukatops 3-0. UNAM FC.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just go ahead.
UNAM FC also beat Shoka Chula Chula in the last game of yesterday. Blue Waters, as well as Young African and KK Palace, they also beat. And there's the confirmation of those scores for today.
Yeah, the scores the matches for today, as you can see, the Kukatops failing there against the FC Ongos, falling by 3 goals to 0. Bucks Buccaneers there winning against Julino Athletics by 3 goals to 0. Mighty Gunners playing to a 2-all draw against the Tigers, but then eventually winning by 10 goals to 9 on penalties. And now we have the last 8 in the competition. That is KK Palace FC, FC Ongos, Young African, Bucks Buccaneers, Blue Waters, Mighty Gunners, UNAM FC, and African Stars. Let's quickly cross over to the touchline to hear from the coaches.
Well, thank you so much, the team in commentary. We have finally concluded the round of 16 here at the High-Gaincom Stadium, with African Stars being the last team to book their place in that is the round of 8, the quarterfinals, to be played in Oshakati. Unfortunately for Blue Boys, they've lost out on a space in the competition where 1.5 million is at stake. Coach Ali Khan, let's talk about the results that you got today here.
No, firstly, there's congratulations. The African Stars played very well and was better than us, deserved to win. And based off that one, you can see differences, qualities. One is the league champion, others is coming from the first division. The level is too big that we accepted. And we are trying to get a couple of dozen players, but unfortunately we didn't get. But I think the African Stars deserve to win. We cannot take away that one.
What are some of the takeaways? You said that the team is coming from first division. What are some of the takeaways, lessons, as you go back to playing league football?
It's not easy. And you need the experienced players. You need the quality players. We have some players can play football. And I think there's an adoption for the Premier League. It took a little bit time. Because of, you remember, this was court case before the league start. And Blue Boys coming to Premier League or not, was a little bit challenges. We didn't get any players. Only this from the first division mostly. We only got on the 1 or 2 players. But we are waiting also some work permits, some foreigners. Hopefully next week we'll get it. And then we will see what we can do. We'll fight. Our target is not to win the cup or whatever. We want to stay in the league. We will fight for them to stay in the league. But we need some players. But the African Stars played well. Yes.
Thank you, Coach. All the best for the rest of the season. All right, that is Coach Alia Khan. I mean, just giving us his insight. They said absolutely nothing and no doubt that African Stars was a better team. And we now have Coach Ronnie Canalelo of African Stars to give us insight. What was the game plan coming into this one? First and foremost, Coach, congratulations. Let's talk about the game plan coming into this one, seeing that it's a knockout competition, round of 16 encounter here.
Oh, yeah, the plan was very obvious from our play. It was to attack, to go forward at all times. You know, we always look for openings. You know, yeah, we had a lot of wrong decision making and wrong passes, but I mean, we kept the structure. We control the game in all aspects of the game. You know, we didn't give the opponents a chance in our defensive third. You know, they tried to play, yes, because I mean they are a ball playing team, and in certain moments they will keep the ball more than 5, 6, 7 passes, but. You know, the most important thing is that there was, I mean, it was sterile. There was nothing they could do with their possession, but we were more direct, you know. But first half, with good decision making, with good structural positioning going forward, I mean, we could have done better.
I mean, Coach, looking at the squad, there is quite relatively new faces within the African Stars squad. Is that? I mean, rebuilding, is it just beefing up the squad that you already have?
Oh, no, you know, it's yeah, there are new faces, not a lot. I should say it's players who were also part of the structure before me, you know, and then we added a few. Unfortunately, we also lost Lodri, we lost King from outside, we lost Gero, who also left, you know. Yeah, so we're managing with what we have, you know. But we believe more in our positional play, and you know, and that's where most of the work is being done.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations once again, and all the best as you head to Oshakati.
Thank you very much.
That is, of course, Coach Ronnie Canalelo giving us insight that the game plan was clear and that they had their mindset on qualifying for the round of 8. Now all roads lead to Oshakati, where that is the quarterfinals will be played the round of 8. 8 teams have qualified. The draw is taking place live here at the Hage Stadium as we get to see who is going to be facing who in the round of 8. KK Palace were the first to qualify, and African Stars were the last one to make a place or to find a place for themselves out, of course, in the round of 8. So many exciting teams have qualified, and we take you to see who will be paired with who in the round of 8.
Yes, that is Javita. Thank you so much. And we have the draw currently now taking place. It is just unfortunate that we cannot really see, but we will most definitely let you know as to which teams or how the draw went. As you can see the 2 pots, Buccaneers FC. We can't hear that, but believe me, we will give you as to how the proper went.
I think while we see the commiserations being done for the draw, and of course we will confirm those teams for you in terms of how they've been pitted against other, it's just perhaps interesting to reflect on the comments from the coach, Coach Alia Khan, ever the realist, in terms of just understanding that African Stars were certainly the better team. They had more quality, they're more experienced, they are league champions after all, and the other team, which is Blue Boys, a team that's coming from the first division. So in the end, the difference in quality just proved too much. Whereas you ever wonder if Coach Ronnie Canalelo is ever happy, you know. He just won 3-0 with really some good, exciting football, but he's still highlighting that there's moments where they need to improve in terms of decision making. That's always interesting to see as we get to see Johnny Konja down there doing the draw alongside Snazzy, who's also provided us some entertainment. And we will, of course, just be confirming how those teams have been pitted against each other. So do stick by.
And as the draw is conducted, I think it is done for now. But most definitely we will have to, we will rather give you as to how the teams are pitted against each other.
Do keep
As you
safe.
can see that the cup coming off from the pitch back to the cabinet. And Eddie, let's quickly go through the highlights of this match here. And there we have it as the two teams came out. And as the two teams came out and having some small talks, and it was, yes, first as African Stars came through with that hitting the crossbar. That is ASAP hitting the crossbar from another angle there. Really, Donovan had too much to do, as you can see there again, and a very good clearance there from off the line from Namarop. But then again, good free kick there from Awila Stefanos. Another free kick there. I think that was the only first attempt on goal for Blue Boys in the first half. And now through the second half, rather still the first half here. Look at that goal there. Very brilliant goal from Mwinyo. No chance at all for the goalkeeper, really. As much as he would have loved to try, there was no chance for him. As you can see there, the samba style dancing. And as we see the goal there again, Cashier also coming through there. And for now, as the highlights are still on. Yes, yes. For now, besides the highlights, Eddie, we have the draw.
Yeah, Twara, I can confirm that the draw has been completed, and I can perhaps just go through the draw here. The first game is FC Ongos versus Young African. That's the first game. Of course, a reminder that this will be next weekend out in Oshakati. That will be followed by the game between UNAM and Blue Waters. KK Palace will be up against the Buccaneers, and Mighty Gunners, they will face the Man Mountain, that's African Stars. Mighty Gunners, of course, very much adapted to cup football. They're very fit, and they played actually a couple of years ago final against African Stars, so that will be the last match. Just to go through that again, FC Ongos versus Young African, UNAM Blue Waters, KK Palace, Buccaneers, and Mighty Gunners, African Stars. Some exciting draws, and we will of course be seeing you out in Oshakati.
And it has been a good day today, Eddie, as we wrap up for now. And thank you very much for coming through. I am Donald Bohosing Twaro Mamputi. What's on it? Up until we meet in Oshakati.
Airtime, dial *140*682# and register if it's your first time. Enter your secret 5-digit PIN. Select option 1, buy or payments. Click option 1 again, MTC services. Now choose airtime. Select whether it should be sent to your number or a recipient's number. Enter the amount. Confirm with option 1. And just like that, airtime restored. Crisis averted. But there's another problem: no electricity. electricity. Dial star 140 star 682 hash. Don't forget your secret PIN. Select option 1, buy or payments. This is where you can access all your bill payment services like MultiChoice, Olusheno, City of Windhoek bill payments, as well as water and electricity. Click option 4 to purchase electricity. Enter your meter number, followed by the amount of electricity you need. Confirm with option 1 and you will receive the electricity token via SMS. Power back on. Airtime, utilities or multi-choice payments. MTC MARIS has got your back day and night. Dial star 140 star 682 hash and take control. Because when it matters, we're always there. MTC MARIS. Digital innovation by MTC.